and some fries and some cheese things, and you gotta push them in. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a very special comedian to come to this stage? Yeah, that sounded good. I like that right there. All right, you might, and I'm sure you do recognize our next comedian when she was featured on Comedians That Kill. Welcome to the stage right now, the very hilarious Miss Victoria Arnstein.
Yeah!
I am still recovering from that last set. My kids are laughing the hardest. Anything I say now, doesn't matter, right? You guys having fun tonight? Hey, yeah, baby. I know some faces here. I love it. You guys like impressions? All right, I thought you would. All right, you don't like impressions. I could tell because you didn't say yes. All right, this is Cardi B. Probably don't know who she is. She's a very good singer. She's like an opera singer. This is Cardi B as a brain surgeon. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Serious. Okay, like how do I do this? Thank you. I worked hard on that one. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I know, I look like every bitch who's ever asked to speak with a manager. I know. But you know, in my defense, I never asked to speak with a manager in my life. I didn't. I would nag the stock boy till he was blue in the face till he begged me to talk to him. It's very different. It's very different from asking, okay? Oh man, so they say do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life, right? So I got married and I do my husband. It's accurate. Very accurate, yes. Married 25 years, guys. Almost 25 years. Thank you. Thank you. So nice. People ask me, you know, do you like being married? You know what? It was the best career move I ever made. Not so much for him. More for me, you know? What he does, he's the working partner. I would say I was a silent partner, but I do all the talking too. So. There's no silent partner. There's nothing. You guys, you know, you have to realize you have to find a sucker. I mean, a person. I mean, someone to pay your bills. You know, I did marry for love. I did. I am actually married, but isn't that sweet? Oh, like nice, right? I married for love. He didn't have that much money. I mean, he had money, but not the kind of money I wanted. But I married for love. I love that he promised to always pay my bills. That's very nice. That's love. That's love. It's a business, guys. You don't realize it's a business, all right? Some women, they don't realize that. My whole career, when I was single, I got married at 30, my whole career was looking for a man. That was it. I didn't even go to bridal showers. There was no men there. That was a waste of my time. It wasn't efficient. You know, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Oh my God. Do you know where my husband was the last 25 years? Sweating it out in the office. You know where I was? Not sweating it out in the office. Who do you think is having a better time in life, guys? The CEO of Coca-Cola or his wife? Think about that, huh? Oh, people are like, oh, you know, I want to be independent. Feminists, shut up. Shut up. Just stop, okay? No, really, it's like, it's annoying already, you know? It's like my husband's starting to think we're equal now. I'm so much more superior than he is, right? Oh, man. You know that famous feminist Meghan Markle? Meghan Markle said, yeah, before she was married, very, you know, she was already dating in the scene of Hollywood. She goes, I don't think men belong in the kitchen. I just don't belong, I'm sorry, women. Women don't belong in the kitchen. Women don't belong in the kitchen. Bitch, you have a housekeeper now, all right? I believe she speaks Spanish and she's also in the kitchen, okay? I'm sorry. No, that's not right. But, yeah, no, I have a friend, she's a whore. She's actually a prostitute. That's higher up. That's why they get paid. Yeah, everybody clap for that. Oh man, you know, she doesn't call herself a prostitute, but every man takes her for dinner, and then they pay for dinner, and then they have sex. That's a prostitute, right? I'm not even putting her down. I'm actually really jealous, because I'm married, and I only have one client, my husband. Yeah, and business is slow. Yeah, no, feminists, yeah, you gotta stop. You know, Meghan Markle, did you guys know this fun fact about her? When she was younger, before she met Harry, like when she was a little girl, she was actually a magician. Did you guys know that? I know it's weird for a woman to be a magician. You don't hear that, right? Because, like, how else did she pull that rabbit out of the hat? Come on, I mean, really, you know, she was 36,000 years old when she met Prince Harry, okay? She was divorced, she was American, and here's the final magic egg. No prenuptial agreement? Are you kidding me? Ah! Take your kids to magic school, guys. That's what oh, man. Yeah, it's hard being married, guys. Where are the married people here tonight? You married?
Not to each other.
Okay. Oh. That's another story. I have so many questions. That's, no questions. I'm getting good at this marriage thing. My husband is addicted to makeup sex. That's a little weird, right? You know, I don't know why I'm looking at you, but every time we fight,
What's that like?
yeah, no, every time we fight, he wants to have sex. I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? Now my kids know. Every time we fight. Anyway, he wanted to come near me afterwards. I'm like, no, next time you come near it, you're gonna have to swipe a credit card through it, okay? But I'm actively listening to him now. That's very different from just listening. I'm actively listening. It's different. Ladies, pay attention. Yeah, the other day we were laying around in bed casually, and he says to me out of nowhere, I want an adventure. I want to go hiking all over the world. I love the element of surprise and the adrenaline rush. So I pushed him off the bed. I handled everything. It was free, and we didn't have to leave the house. No? Best wife ever. Actually, thank you. He says it's awful. He also loves a challenge, so I made up this new game called Eeny, Meeny, Money Mo. I'm going with this. That's where I empty all our bank accounts and make him guess where that money is. Love that game. I'm sure there's stuff I want to talk about, but I hate kids. Not everyone's just mine. Sorry, kids. I'm very clingy and expensive. You know, when they were little, I had to pay for everything with the money my husband gave me. That might land a little bit differently. Yeah, no, I forgot what I was going to say. That happens, you know, when you're 52. Somebody online asked me if I was on OnlyFans. He was flirting. I'm like, at my age, I'm getting hot flashes. I should be on only air conditioners. Yeah, when they were little, yeah, I had to pay for everything. When my husband gave me, and it was like I had to pay for their food. I had to pay for their violin lessons. I had to pay other children to play with them. So, I'm kidding, they didn't play violin, I'm not a monster. My friends give me a hard time because I give my kids an eating disorder. Relax, okay? It's a good tip, it's a good tip. Not the kind of eating disorder where they throw up their food. I'm a Jewish mother, I would never do that. That's a waste of food and money. The kind where I tell them they're fat over time. You don't need dinner and then she knows up. They're not starving. It's not going to buy itself. All right. When she was little, this is an embarrassing story. She walked in on her father and I having sex. I said, don't you knock? She goes, you're in the kitchen. What are you doing in the kitchen? I thought I gave you that eating disorder. I have to have that long, awkward talk with her, you know the one? I have to tell her she has to move out. A woman came up to me, she was a feminist, I'm sure of it, because she was like, oh, don't you want to work and make your own money? No, I want my husband to work and make my own money. She goes, don't you want to contribute to the world? I said, what do you do? She goes, I'm a cake decorator. I said, oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes? I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time and no one died. Do you know how hard that is? And they're screaming, Ma, don't drown me, don't drown me. You guys are not a lively crowd. Embarrassing. These jokes were tested and tried, okay? It's better at overnight. My daughter's very woke, though. I know she's here, but I'm going to say it. She's woke. I don't like it at all. You know what woke is? It's insane. I don't like it. Anyway, I was teaching her that the tiger shark is the most vicious in the ocean. Do you guys know that? Second to the great white. She whispered in my ear. She goes, great white, that's racist. So I lost my shit. I said, "Shut the fuck up, you loser bitch." And I had to explain to everyone sitting in the waiting room at the pediatrics office what happened. She whispered and I yelled. That was different. And I did explain to everybody there. I said, "I'm sorry, but I'm empowering my daughter how to talk to someone like me." I think they all agreed that teaching came very naturally to me. Because Child Services doesn't stop calling me. But before I homeschooled, I actually put my kids in school. My other two kids, the older ones, I put them in school. And there was a parent-teacher conference. You guys, I see some teachers here tonight, right? Parent-teacher, you know what that is, right? When the parents show the teachers that they give a shit about their kids. This one teacher, she was totally judging me. She looked at me up and down. She goes, "What's it like being a stay-at-home mom?" I go, "What makes you think I'm a stay-at-home mom?" She goes, "Your pajamas." I was like, "I'll have you know this outfit happens to be a writer's uniform. I write from home." She goes, "Oh, who do you write for?" I said, "I don't want to brag or anything, but I write for this really large network. I'm sure you heard of it. It's called Facebook." I upload on the daily, all right? That's hard work. So I wanted to one-up her, and I go, "Where'd you graduate?" She goes, "I graduated top of my class at NYU with some Latin sorority shit like Master Beta, come harder." So you gotta stay on my kill name, teach him shit. All right. My 21-year-old said, "Mom, you know you're a very lazy mom. You're a lazy mom." I said, "You forgot uninterested and cheap." Those are the best mothers, by the way. What do you think Oprah Winfrey had? Do you think she had such an achievement mother? Do you think she was like all for it? No. She told us she was a piece of shit, and she became Oprah Winfrey. So I think I'm doing a good job. Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to be uninterested. You know, they want to tell me everything. Can I tell you something today? No, all right, if you need to tell me. That's how you do it, guys. You have to play the reverse psychology, right? She said she saw a shooting star the other day. I said, "You saw Alec Baldwin?" Alec Baldwin. You know, I have to say, everyone was so surprised he was not shooting with blanks. I'm like, are you kidding? The guy's got 8 kids. He doesn't shoot blanks. You know what I wish he shot? His wife's fake accent. You guys like impressions? I had a feeling. This is Cardi B as a pilot on an airplane. Opera singer. All right, serious. Okay, like how do I do this? Thank you. Let's bring up the mood a little. So, Cancer's hard to live with, right? The zodiac sign, huh? Who here's a Cancer? I know you're here somewhere. You're hard to live with, all right. It's the crab. It's the most protective of their mate, right? And I can say this because I used to date a guy that was a Cancer. Oh my God, he was so jealous. He was up my ass. The worst part about him was that he hated that I had a husband. What am I gonna do with that? When I homeschooled my daughter, I didn't know what I was doing the first day, so I was like, "Oh, watch this video of Benjamin Franklin. I hear he's a genius." 30 minutes, I thought we'd go by fast, right? 5 minutes later, she comes running back. She goes, "Mom, Benjamin Franklin paid women to have sex with him." I go, "Oh my God, I probably should have watched the video first." He was a genius. She goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, you see how ugly he was? He had to pay women to have sex with him." Plus, that's how the $100 bill was invented, because he was sick of paying those hookers with 50s. It's a true story. I put that on to finance and history. I'm a good teacher. 2 birds. Nobody talks about this minority group called the redheads, the gingers. I can't see you all out here, but you know who you are. You know a few, right? There's a lot of bad things that happen to these people. I love them. I was redhead for years, but I don't know. I mean, look at Little Mermaid. She couldn't make it to the live action film, right? She couldn't. I mean, probably because she was replaced by a black girl who's a better singer. But still, what about that movie Brave? Huh? Little girl had red hair. That's why they called it Brave. Yeah. What about Little Orphan Annie? Oh, Little Orphan Annie, so sad, sad story. She had red hair. Why don't she was an orphan? Maybe her parents gave her away because she had red hair. Or maybe they killed themselves. We don't know. We don't know until this day. We have no idea. And did you know you can't even donate sperm if you have red hair? I just looked that up today. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm warning. I'm telling everybody. Okay? And let me tell you something. Remember that guy Murdoch who murdered his wife and kid recently in the news. You heard about him? He had full head of red hair. He was a nutcase. What did he do right before he went to jail? Shaved off all his red hair because even he knows he can't go to prison with red hair. I don't really care how this lands. There's not many redheads left, statistically speaking. I like to sell my husband's things on Craigslist. My husband doesn't have to know everything, right? Yeah, I had a ladder. It was shiny and new. It was $200. I was selling it for $50. A bargain. There's always this one guy. I'll give you $40 for that. He says, that's all the money I have. I said, what? You're a grown man, and you only have $40? What? You only have two $20 bills? You only have 2 Andrew Jacksons. You only have $40, and you're buying a ladder. I said, okay, I'll give you that ladder for $40, and I'll throw my husband's rope in for free, huh? Suicide joke. I have another suicide thing that I'm going to bring up. My friend was suicidal like 10 years ago. You know, he was suicidal, and he kept saying, "Come over. I'm going to kill myself if you don't come over. I'm suicidal. You have to come over. Do this favor for me. Do that favor for me." So I'm doing all these favors, running around town. Finally, I'm like, you know what? Kill yourself. I want you to die. I'll even help you. 10 years later, he's alive and well today because he doesn't want me to be right. Very spiteful. My son was dating a girl that I didn't want him to date, and I said, you know, I'm not feeling very good about this. I'm suicidal. I'm gonna kill myself because you're suicidal. I said, I'm feeling suicidal right now. You don't break up, I'm suicidal. An hour later, our doorbell rings. Are you okay, Mrs. Ornstein? The whole Suicide Squad was at my apartment. Joke's on him. They all love me now, and they're always asking how I'm doing. They give me the mail all the time. They hold the door for me. Everything's great. Is this a yoga crowd? Anybody ever do yoga? Because you guys are like, I have to do CPR on you. I don't know. You guys are not lively, and I'm really upset about it. Maybe when I host, I'm better. I don't know.
Yoga.
Yoga? All right, thank you. Thank you, because I actually forgot what I said. All right, you guys, yoga crowd, I did yoga for this joke. To me, thank you, Landon. My daughter heard the joke 10,000 times. I swear to God, this side of the room, very slow. Very low. You also. Not really, all right. Anyway, all right, so, the instructor was 90, all right? She was pushing 90. She goes, welcome to my practice. I'm like, how much practice does this old bitch need? When does this show start? She goes, okay, everybody, be a happy baby, be a warrior. I'm like, what is she smoking? She goes, okay, everybody. Now, put your legs together like they're touching, like they're glued together. I'm like, they are, now I'm depressed. Okay, do downward dog and clear your thoughts. Don't think of anything. I said, really? Clear my thoughts? Now I can't stop thinking about my dumb dog. Did I feed him today? Now I gotta take him to the vet. My kids never take him for a walk. I always take them for a walk, and now they want another dog. You know what? I'm not getting another dog. I'm stressed out. I fucking hate yoga. At the end of the class, the teacher said, namaste. I said, I'm not staying. I did get something out of it, though. You know when you manifest things, you attract things when you manifest. I manifested abundance. Yeah, that shit works because my kids got lice. That's You guys are into the mask? What do you think about the mask situation, huh? The masks? They work, they don't work. That's a very divided country right now. People say they mask, people say they don't work. I think they work now, because I never used to think so. But there was a guy, I heard the story, there was a guy who was riding his bicycle, he was wearing a mask, he was hit by a car, he died, but the mask captured his teeth from falling on the floor, and his family was very grateful they were able to Team mask now. I was on the train, and I know, what? She was on the train? Yeah, sometimes I'm on the train. And this guy was talking on the phone so loud, I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, excuse me, sir, could you put that on speaker? He goes, what? I said, yeah, I want to hear the whole fucking conversation, okay? I want to hear everything. Make it juicy and boring. Oh, my God. You know how immigration's going crazy right now, right? The illegals, yeah. The illegals are actually upset about immigration because now they're like, oh, my God, our jobs are going to be taken away. That's how you know how bad it is. Oh my God. There was something online. It was on Instagram, and it said, what did it say? it said, oh, there was a father. I don't know why they always have to mention that in the headlines. Like if you're single, you're nobody. Anyway, this guy was a father, right? And he was walking this whole duck family across the street. I don't know if you heard the story. Yeah, he got struck by a car and he died instantly. What a terrible story. I wrote on it, that's ducking insane. My autocorrect finally got it right. So somebody wrote, that's too soon, that's too soon. I said, is it really too soon? Who's looking at this? Are they a grieving family? An hour later, they're looking at this entire story? Really? They're looking at my story an hour later? What are they, going through their phone, scrolling, going, son of a bitch! Or are they going, oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God. No idea what I wrote. Okay. No, autocorrect gets me in trouble. It really does. It's like, you know, I innocently wrote to my grandfather, hi Grandpa, I'm coming to town. Are you around? And it said, hi Grandpa, I'm coming to town. Are you aroused? My phone knows me so well. And I say that word a lot. Because he's hot. 97, he's so cute. I took him to the gym after my grandmother died for moral support. He goes, Victoria, what machine's gonna make me sexy and bump for the ladies? I go, Grandpa, you're adorable. It's the ATM machine. Now give me 5 minutes of time. Of course, it's buying itself. So I'll leave you with this, even though I miss some people talking. It's fine. Did you guys see this video went viral of an Arab man from an Arab nation who was 80 years old? He was marrying a 12-year-old girl. Did you guys see this? Oh my God. My first reaction was, holy shit, this man's 80. He could die any day. My second thought, holy shit, this little girl gets to collect an inheritance at such a young age? What a lucky bitch! I'm gonna leave you with this, guys, because you're really howling. You're dying. I'm killing it! Oh, it's great for my video. I'm never going anywhere. Never getting that Netflix special. Never gonna happen because you guys, thank you. My friend and I were walking past, you gotta stop talking for a second. I mean, just for a second. Anyway, my friend and I were walking past an advertisement at a train station. It said, Back to the Future's coming back to Broadway. You guys saw that? Back to the Future? Back to the Future's coming. So he says, wouldn't it be cool if we took a time machine back in time? I said, no, I'm a Jewish woman. When the hell would that be good for me? And then I thought it was weird because he's a black man. I said, when was it good for you? Bad for both of us. He goes, no, it'd be very cool. You go back in time in Austria in the 1930s. You could warn them about the Holocaust. Warn them about the Holocaust. Me? I can go to Austria in the 1930s and warn this one family without any internet? And without anyone to plug in my time machine or have any bandwidth. So now I'm a Jew and I'm stuck in Austria in the 1930s? And I have to tell them all about these horrific things that are going to happen. 6 million Jews are going to die. There's nothing says sanity like a crazy bitch from the future with a time machine. So he goes, calm down. I said, yeah, that's a perfect thing to say to a woman when she's angry. Calm down. It didn't look good because I was a white woman yelling at a black man at the subway station. I did what any white woman would have done with that guilt. I fucked him. All right.